that's bringing me down. I went to him. He said my life's a bore. Choke with my wife because it's bringing dreams. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me.
All set for kickoff here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Baltimore Ravens. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
Play action now with Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and your quarterback will find you again.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On first down, Jackson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
7-yard line.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're gonna send this one away. Has this at the 6. Jukes one defender. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Coming out, throwing is Baker. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 38. That's complete, Mike Evans. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. It's a crisp Godwin touchdown! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out on the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lamar out of the pistol. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down. Shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Juke the defender. Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Baker throwing again. It's Evans making the catch outright. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the 1st. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. He's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. So we're through one. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Another try following the sack. Complete out to the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
No, we changed it.
First down throw for Jackson. Escapes the pocket. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. He's got it over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Working quickly here.
Third and 10.
You are X.
Jackson now on third. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Middle.
From the red zone now. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. That's complete. Here's Jones. And this one does not go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Putting a receiver in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Jones gets it. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Sit up.
Complete Derrick Henry. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens looking at 2nd and 3. Midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st down, here's Lamar. He throws a bullet to the... He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Mayfield will look to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Run.
From the 29. Is complete to Colt. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that creates space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third and a lone yard coming up. Irving trying to run for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on first down, but unable to connect off of it. Second down coming up. Trying getting it to Emeka Egbuka. So it'll be second down. Throwing again is Baker. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens might be able to get some points late after the interception.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
On first down, Jackson. Throwing deep for the end zone. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Throwing again is Lamar. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts at the 9. Jukes out a one-stop. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Now they send their back in motion right. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Baker now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Putting the tight end in motion.
180.
First down, here's Baker. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toe the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. First down throw here, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Irving here from the gun. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He fires one deep down. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
35, Buccaneers 14.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Running back, motioning right. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 1. Jones reels it in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds the in route complete. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Catch made left side by Abuka. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, King. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Run right, throw the deep down. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds, too. Oh, I don't believe it.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's tackled for no gain.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
From the gun, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Buying some time left. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen. If he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Field goal doesn't move that needle, and they're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game.
Buccaneers 21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the fourth.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35. He is down at the 30-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare. That's big time.
1st down throw for Jackson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, they really love that Drake because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards if someone tracks him down.
And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Down the field, Evans has it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's got Evans once again. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Buccaneers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Baker now from the gun. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, it sure seems like they have found a wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
All in left side. He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Quickly out to the right, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Mayfield to throw again. Has it in close. And he's not going to get in, but the drive will continue as he does get enough for 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Set. 180. Done. Done.
Jones finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game.
Buccaneers 28. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Sit hot. 180. Finish hot.
They're going to pass it here. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He sends this one to the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Set. 120.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Yeah. Please out. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My thing I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, hustle and grub. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish bad, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word.
Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hanson, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Houston Texans. And this is Nico Collins. He's going to run the deep route here and pull it in. 49 yards for the touchdown. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is the Ravens wideout. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. It's a 73-yard catch and run to the house. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills hosting the Denver Broncos. And here's the home team's running back. He gets a seal here, and up the alley he goes. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hanson. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm up in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane, got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Now I know y'all be loving this right here. IMP, Biscuit is right here. People in the house, put their hands in the air. Cause if you don't care, then we don't care. 1, 2, 3 times 2 to the 6. Jonesing for your fix of that Limp Biscuit mix. So where you at, punk? Shoot. And back up while we this track up. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 You wanna mess with Limp Bizkit? Yeah, can't mess with Limp Bizkit. Because we get it on every day and every night. Hear this platinum thing right here? We're doing it all the time. So you better get some better beats and get some better rhymes. We got the game set, so don't complain yet. 24/7, never begging for a rain check. Old school soldiers blasting out the hot. That rock, and bounce in the mosh pit. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 Hey ladies, hey fellas, and the people that don't give up. All the lovers, all the haters, and all the people that call themselves players. Hot mamas, pimp daddies, and the people rolling up in caddies. Hey rockers, hip hoppers, and everybody all around the world. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Lambeau. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13.
That's good. For our Packers. First down.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st and 10.
Love. They go play action now. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
Love looking to throw it. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And every time you step on the field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact. That's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
At the Ravens' 43-yard line.
Set. Ready.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. How about them biting up 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Jackson now. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. A nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback is
blitz coming, and down he goes.
Kyle Hamilton running up from his safety spot and earning the sack.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Love from the gun.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a first and 10.
Ready.
Off the option, here's Jacobs.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Love. Escaping the pressure right. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Play action. It's Jackson on the move to his left. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Don't worry.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A check down here for Henry.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. Wester on the return. So call that a 56-yard punt with a return of about 11. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Steps away. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now it's Jackson. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. It's just a game of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality is certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
They go play action now. Jackson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. This will be caught. Oh, my, what a play call there. The double pass works. It's a touchdown. Luke now for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Ravens 14. Packers 7.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Come on, ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This will go to Henry out wide. Down the sideline he goes. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Going to run the sweep here. This is Hopkins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all? But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this back and now indeed keep possession. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Love. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, Love. He'll buy some time right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? When they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, but see, they're right there on the brink, aren't they?
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
He dumps it off for Henry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Henry up the middle. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips. They're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Going quickly out to the right side. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 35 yards. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. On his loop for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Ravens 28, Packers 7. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Romeo Dobbs, 51 yards. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. McManus's point after is good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Packers 14. Brendan McManus to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Inside handoff, Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. The throw's going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the first down on a well-executed double pass. That one goes for 24 yards. Play action. Now Jackson. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never